Hi guys, I want to share with you how I created this busy indication effect directly in the browser and with HTML and CSS only. Let me copy HTML and CSS I have prepared for this one and go to the CSS editor here. I'll create an animation and directly paste the HTML. I'll show what is the HTML structure and what's the CSS inside. For the outer container, we have some core, of course, and the content is centered both vertically and horizontally. For the next container, we have the same thing, but this time the container is with flex none to prevent growing as its container. I want to keep it in the middle of the screen. Then we have three containers for each bow. Every container is with position relative. The content is centered horizontally. It has margin to put some space between the bows, and we have static size because later the content inside will change its size, and I don't want the containers to move or to change their size. I want them to be static. That's why we have this static size here. And the bow itself is with flex none. The position is relative. We need those three properties because we will change them during the effect. We will change the CSS on time. We have width 10, height 10, top 0, and we have some stylistic properties for shape and for color. Okay, I open the animation scale and start with the first point. The first point, I want to go to -5, a little bit up, and I'll change the size to fake elastic material. For the second point, I'll continue up to -10, and I'll restore the original shape, 1010. For the next step, I'll go back down to 0, and I'll put a little step for bouncing effect by increasing the width, decreasing the height, and compensate the decreased height with a bit top 2. And for last step for this bow, I'll restore the original state, which is 0 here, and for the size we have 1010. Here is the effect. Let me slow the animation a bit to show it slowly. We have this bouncing bow. We will do the same thing for the second bow. Jumping a bit up, -5, changing the size, increase the height, decrease the width, and I'll directly get this state here by creating a point just after it. This way I'm getting the state of this point, and I'll directly move this bow to -10 because this is what I want to do. I want, after the bow here jumps and is elastic a little bit, change the shape. I want to restore the shape but go to -10. That's why I get this state. For the next state, I'll directly get again this one to put the bow on the ground, and I'll create this bouncing effect by going to, for top, I will increase the width and decrease the height. and we'll get the initial state again. Now we have two balls bouncing, and we'll do the same for the third one. Go up to -5, change the shape a bit, then go all the way up to -10, then go back down like this point here. I will directly copy it, and we will make just a second. Here we was up, here we are down. I'm creating another point for the bounce, which will be 2 for top, decreased height, and increased width a little bit, and I will go back to the original state. I'll equalize the space between all the points and show you the effect. I'll decrease the time now to 1 second because this is just one cycle of this busy indication effect, and I'll save this work and post it, and then I'll try to find it by sorting all the stuff via created property, descending. Here is the effect. Let me open it and let me set it to loop infinitely. Voila. I hope you like it. It's directly in the browser. It's HTML and CSS only. You can do it also. Just check it out. Bye guys.